This is Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM. Insane broadcasting, America's bi-state voice of freedom, radical radio, and we are, as always, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. For anyone tomorrow that'll need a ride to the polls, whether you're for us or against us, you can call Kim. Take this number down because there's a lot of people that may not be able to make it to the polls, don't have transportation. You can call Kim at 618-225-0972 or Cliff at 618-604-3595 or Chris at 618-409-8453, or you can also call the radio station. We can get you a ride, and people, exercise your right to vote, because our proud veterans fought all these wars to keep us safe, to keep us free. That's the least we can do, is salute them and honor them by getting out and making this democracy work that people died that never came home to this great country to give us that right. Let's don't let these brave, proud military heroes die in vain. And I gotta say, this has been one hell of an election. You know, my political enemies give me hell all the time, and they've got every right. They've got every right to do that. But when I have, and I'm humbled by it, when I have proud, heroic veterans, military heroes come up to me and saying that they're supporting me and wish me luck, I'll walk through this election with my head held high, again, people, with my head held high, because they support and respect me for what I'm doing, not as much as I support and respect them. You know, I love and respect our great military. You see, every day I have a moment of silence. Every Saturday and every Sunday on our stations, we have a whole hour of military music. At 12 o'clock noon on Saturday on KZQZ 1430 AM and 11 AM on KQQZ on Sunday. No advertising, no sponsorships. People have asked, can we sponsor, can we advertise on that hour? I said, no, that's not an hour to make money. That's an hour to respect and honor our brave military heroes, past, present, and future. You've heard me talk. I love and respect our first responders, our policemen, our firemen, our paramedics, our dispatchers, because without the dispatchers, there's not going to be a first responder. But having said that, there's some policemen that may not like me. And, you know, that's sad, but I don't care. I love them. I respect them. Now, the bums with the badges, I have no use for, but they're few and far between. But our proud law enforcement community, I don't give a damn. You guys don't vote for me. Don't care. I have nothing but total respect for you people. Too many people in this country worry about politics. It's not about politics. It's about survival for all of us. We don't have to play politics. Oh, you don't like me, so I'm not for you. I pledge to everyone. I don't give a damn. If I get elected and you come up and say, you no good son of a bitch, I didn't vote for you, but I live in your district and I've got a problem, I pledge to you, I swear to you that I will fight to do what I can do for you, because it's not about politics. It's about serving your country, serving your community. You know, people will tell you about their qualifications. Got a master's in criminal justice, been a chief of police, taught at the university, been in trouble, made mistakes in my life. Those qualifications aren't going to do me any good in Springfield. I could have a degree in brain surgery. Not going to do me any good in Springfield. My qualifications, people, you can't see. My qualifications are in my heart and in my gut. My qualifications are being honest and sincere and being a fighter for the people of the 114th Legislative District. And if you people send me to Springfield, it will never, ever again be business as usual. If you good people send me there, you'll be proud of what I do. I'm not going to answer to the Democratic leadership. I'm not going to answer to the Republican leadership. I'm going to answer to you, my bosses of the 114th Legislative District. I don't think that's ever been done. I haven't taken any money. I'm not beholden to anybody. If elected, I'm not going to take a salary. I'm not going to take benefits. I'm not going to take the pension. I'm not going to take per diem, which is about $100,000 a year, people. Because I want to represent you for the love of my country, not the love of money. Money's not going to sway me. Political support is not going to sway me. Doing the right thing is going to sway me. You can hear about Bob's a convicted felon, Bob's a bad guy. Bob is a convicted felon. Bob made some bad choices 20 years ago, but I think I've made up for it. But if I haven't, and I'm not worthy of your vote, I understand, people. I understand completely. But as I've said over and over and over again, don't hold the great candidates on the St. Clair County Freedom Coalition accountable for my actions 20 years ago. That's all our opponents got to talk about. They can't talk about their record because they have no record to talk about. And I'm proud of being Bob Romanik. I've fought hard the last 20 years. I come up the hard way, which is nobody's fault because most of us come up the hard way. And that's not an excuse. That's just reality. But I promise you that I will fight for you good people. Men, women, black and white, Democrats and Republicans. I'm not going to play politics up there, people. I'm going to be a true public servant. They're not going to sway me with money, with bribes, with threats or intimidation. I'm too crazy to be intimidated. And when I go to Springfield, it will not, you hear me, will not be business as usual. If something Rauner has that's good for my district, in our country, in our state, I'll vote for it. If it's not good, I won't. As bad as I hate Madigan, that no-good, ass-white, rotten, sleazy, greasy, greedy, corrupt, politically corrupt, criminal bastard. If it's something good for my district, I'll raise my hand and vote yes. If it's not, I'll put my political foot up his greasy political ass. Because I don't give a damn about either side. I give a damn about you people. They can't intimidate me. They can't threaten me. They can't bribe me. They can't do anything. But listen to me, because I'll be sending the message that you good people in the 114th Legislative District want me to send. My opponent, she's got $900,000. They've had so many hit pieces out on me. If I get one more hit piece out on me, what a bad guy I am, I may not vote for myself. They've just about got me convinced, and they're wrong. They twist the facts. They lie about everything. You people know that. But my opponent will have 3 jobs, people. She works for the school district at her father's room, makes about $100,000 a year. She's going to keep that job. She's a city councilwoman for East St. Louis, about 40 grand a year. She's going to keep that job. And she's already stated if she gets elected state representative, she's going to keep all 3 jobs. That's about $250,000 with salary and benefits, people. There's some good people in East St. Louis, some proud people in East St. Louis, and throughout the county that don't make $250,000 in 20 years. But we're going to let her go to Springfield, and she's obligated because she's taken all that money. They didn't have that money to spend on me. You people have got all those political hit pieces. It come from Madigan, Mad Madigan, that criminally corrupt bastard. And I'll address that from the floor. It'll be 2 years of entertainment if nothing else, because I will expose these bastards. And it's going to be like my face, very scary and very ugly. So I hope tomorrow you good people will get out and vote for the St. Clair County Freedom Coalition. That's us, Democrats, Republicans, and Independents, uniting men, women, black, white, Democrats and Republicans for a more effective, more efficient, but most of all, a more honest form of government. Think about it tomorrow, people. You can make a difference. You can make the change. Don't have to worry about being a Democrat, worry about being a Republican. Don't let either organizational people put you in that position. Most of us are independents. We don't need somebody to tell us how to vote. Oh, you can't vote for him because he's a Democrat. You can't vote for her because she's a Republican. You make that decision, people, when you go to the polls. Make that decision as best and most productive for you and your family and future generations. Don't let either political party tell you that they're the best. They're not. It's the people who are the best. These political parties have to go. We have to unite as one. So tomorrow, on Election Day, November the 8th, let's change St. Clair County. Let's put St. Clair County on a positive path, on a new direction, a direction that we can be proud of, our children and grandchildren can be proud of. Because if not, what we've got for the last 50 years will destroy us. And I don't mean politically, of course. This is Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of radio, and you've been listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM. Insane broadcasting at its finest. America's bi-state voice of freedom. Radical Radio, and we are, as always, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriots. Come on back tomorrow, same time, same place. Tomorrow is Election Day. I'll be out there trying to get some votes, but I will be here, and we're going to discuss the disgusting part of politics in St. Clair County. So everyone, remember our brave military heroes. Let's make it, as Jerry Rosh from Mascoutah says, let's make tomorrow and every day Veterans Appreciation Day. Let's appreciate this country. Win, lose, or draw, people. Our voices have to be heard. And tomorrow is the day. Get out. Don't think your vote doesn't count, because it does. Every vote will count. Let's get out. Let's vote. Let's let them know all throughout this great world that our great United States government is working. Good, bad, or indifferent. Democracy and majority rules. So let's have the majority come out tomorrow. The majority that's been sitting home day after day, year after year, because they don't think they can make a difference. We can make a difference. We can make a positive change tomorrow, November the 8th. Let's go to the polls and show the people that we can have an effective government. Let's change the course of history. Let's make history and throw these rotten bastards, St. Clair County Democratic culture crutching bastards that have been on our asses, been taking from us, been screwing us politically and otherwise, Kern, for the last 50 years. Let's don't let it happen. Let's continue to unite to expose these rotten bastard political parasitical punks, these perverted punks, Kern, that we call politicians. And tomorrow, November the 8th, let's destroy them at the polls, destroy them politically, of course, right here on the dark side.